What's inquest?
What's what?
Inquest. It's in the paper. Inquest couple in court.
Oh, I don't think that's a very nice story for you to be reading, George. Now, come along. You're not here to read. You're supposed to be clearing up.
Quinn's having to read and read and read.
Yes, I know he did. And I've just changed your timetable so that we can fit in an extra reading lesson on Wednesdays. You've come on a lot in the last couple of months, but there's room for improvement still.
I've run out of pictures. Look. There's only rotten horrible things left.
Let me see if I can find some more magazines in my room, shall I?
Tom's lucky. He had all the nice bits to do. I had all the hard work.
Yes, George, but Tom didn't do as much damage to the room, did he? As you did. Besides, he's too small to use a hammer and nails. I think you did that quite beautifully.
Well, Quinn helped.
Yes, I know, but I still think you can be proud of yourselves. Do you know what Quinn said? He said, I think I've adopted a couple of real craftsmen, Nanny. That's what he said. I'm certainly proud of you. I think the room looks even nicer than it used to.
Well, it might be all right.
Good.
But I'll still ask Quinn what inquest means.
Will you, George?
Yeah, because Quinn will tell me everything.
Nonsense. There are some things that have to wait until you're older. Much older. Well, there'd be no fun in growing up, would there?
Wow! You're getting the idea. Well done! Splendid! Only don't doze off at mid-off. There's the boy.
Is that a good idea, Mr. Quinn, from here?
Oh, there's not much to break, is there? And these two chaps here twisted my arm, insisted they had a fancy to play cricket,
You
winter and all
really
that.
liar. It's all his idea, Nanny.
George, your language is a disgrace.
Quinn happens right if I want to, didn't you?
Did he? Well, I don't...
Yes, that's quite right. Nanny knows best. Come on, then, concentrate. You'll be LBW if you're not careful. Perhaps I ought to adopt a few more horrors like you and make up a team. Hey, eyes on the ball. When I was a lad, one of 7, the whole family was so devoted to the game. Used to practice fielding an entire winter with Mother's favourite teacups.
What happened when they got smashed?
No. Keep the brat well tucked in. That's the boy. Oh. Went out and bought a new one, I suppose. Ah!
Let every baby in the land be a wanted baby. Let every baby be a healthy baby. Let every baby grow into a well-educated child, for our children are our future.
Well, the bloody buyers won't take it, Quinn, that's what I'm saying.
What they'll take it. You don't understand their mentality. Now, you leave the buyers to me.
But Quinn, you've just asked me to handle them. Oh. Quinn's being absolutely bloody impossible.
Oh, dear God, how relentlessly dreary this place is. Do you agree? Look at it. I could have sworn we had a pretty vase or two. And look at this. Does nobody ever dust or clean anything?
Who do you suggest?
George, the fairies have made you sneeze.
It's a dust. And my name's Tom.
Quinn, poor darling, he's overexcited. Producing a book and a baby at the same time. It's too much for him. Do you know, Becca, since you've been here, I don't believe I've shed a single tear. I think you do it all for me.
Tea, Mrs. Quinn?
Oh, you're an angel. It's positively polar outside. Oh, what a powerful kick the little devil has. Oh. And again. Come here. Give me your hand.
Come on, George, only a couple more to go.
Oh, very powerful. Healthy enough, anyway.
Come on, you two. It's all part of their education, Miss Gray. Come here. Come feel my baby kicking. Oh, give me your hand. Come on, come on.
Did just then.
Did you feel it too, Tom? Isn't it extraordinary? Like a trapped bird?
Daly, how did the baby get there?
Well, now, Tom, that's a long and very special story. I think it'll have to wait until we're alone together one day. How about that? And you know, it's only just becoming real to me that I'm expecting not only a baby, but a child. A child who's going to run around and sing songs and ask questions just like you two. Let's go and look at the old horse. Come on.
Keep the sun out of my eyes.
Good morning, Mrs. Quinn.
Good morning, Miss Gray. Look at all this nonsense.
Mrs. Quinn, I wonder if you'd mind if I took a holiday next week. Mr. Quinn has no objections.
Next week? I don't see why not. Thank you.
I thought we might stay with my father.
We?
Myself and the boys.
Boys? If you must, I suppose they might enjoy it. I do believe you want to steal them from me, Miss Gray.
I'll write to my father tonight.
Ah, Miss Gray. For the post?
Thank you.
Can go with the rest in the morning.
You still working, Mr. Quinn?
Just finished. All takes twice as long, of course, because David and I can never agree on a single cross or dot of it. Do you have a moment to spare, Miss Gray? I'd like to show you something. How David and I don't slit one another's throats, I'll never know. Lovely fella and all that, no question. But we never do see eye to eye. But then this is my baby, as Adela says. And I can't be reasonable about it. I do believe Adela fancies I'm jealous of her pregnancy. But for God's sake, the end result will be half my doing. After all. Teach the free man toward a socialist future. What do you think of that? Handsome, isn't it? Though I say to myself, there isn't another press in England turning out work like this. If Adela produces something half as good as this, she'll be doing well, believe me. Be of good cheer, Miss Gray. We'll turn out something special here yet. We'll do something splendid, all of us together. Be stout of heart.
Tom? George?
Oh, it's gorgeous to see you, darling. But if we're in the way, just chuck us out. Although why you insist on doing everything yourself, I shall never know.
The fact is, Marjorie, that even today I'd have difficulty in finding a publisher willing to handle it.
Oh, I'm sure, but it shouldn't be impossible, Quinn.
For the time the seed's laid. Yes, come in. Have I been keeping Tom from his lessons again?
There's someone here, Mrs. Quinn. Miss Fisher. And Mr. Finlay.
Dear God, what an honour. Must be, what, 4 months since he was here?
Yes, I believe it must. Well, I better find my other unwilling scholar. Come along. You carried those up here yourself, didn't you? Come along.
She just told me how the baby gets there.
Oh, yes.
Only, I've been told that before. I thought she'd say something different. Mum told George she got hers when she was hanging out the washing.
Good gracious, Tom.
Yes, she used to sing, see? And when she looked up to peg things on the line, then a tiny baby fell in her mouth and took her by surprise. So she swallowed it.
Oh.
Of course, as soon as I take my coat off, I get lots of old-fashioned looks, and some of them actually come right out with it. Well, Mrs. Quinn, whatever went wrong with you? And I try to explain that nothing whatever went wrong, that it's my first baby, and I've been trying for ages.
And they don't believe a word of it, I suppose,
Some of them do and some of them don't, but it's that first reaction of theirs that really interests me, that, ho, ho, Lady Muck's been caught out. As if getting pregnant's as involuntary as sneezing. And that's what made me realise that there's the real crux of the matter. Until we have to take positive steps to have one of the little buggers instead of positive steps to avoid it. As if having a baby is just one more natural calamity, like a bloody earthquake.
Well, if
or
getting
an
pregnant is like sneezing, then I take it, Adela, you'll want to introduce snuff onto the birth control market.
But actually, darling, that's all awfully serious. Have you put it to your women?
Not yet. It's only just occurred to me.
Oh, well, frankly, I wouldn't bother. Oh, you know what people are like, always getting the wrong end of the stick. You don't go into your views on marriage. After all, free love and all that, half these places would kick you out.
What's the matter with Adela's views on marriage, Marjorie? Haven't she and I lived together happily by confirmed belief in free marriage for the last 10 years?
Oh, yes, darling, I do know all that. The perfect partnership.
Not at all. If marriage is the perfect partnership, you can be sure one of the partners is sleeping, if not dead.
Well, I was only trying to point out that you have to be careful who you voice your most cherished beliefs to. I may say I keep pretty quiet about mine when I'm busy financing my school.
Excuse me, Mrs. Quinn, but have you seen the boys? I've looked everywhere and it's long past their bedtime.
No, I haven't. Quinn?
Neither hide nor hair, Miss Gray.
Sorry. Thank you.
Have you been drinking too much cocoa, David?
Les petits garçons, ils sont ici.
Oh, well, then we'll smuggle them out.
You're not going anywhere.
What in heaven's... Oh.
You're very naughty boys. You're not meant to be here. Be quiet.
Yes, now silence, chaps. Or face the consequences.
Oh, Miss Gray. Of course, they've been very thoroughly told off.
They certainly have.
I should think so too. Thank you, Mrs. Quinn and David. Right upstairs, boys, immediately.
More cocoa, anyone?
Not everyone's an addict, David.
Certainly not. Off you go.
Poor Miss Gray. Trying so hard to give those boys a normal childhood in a madhouse. But really, it's astonishing how fond of them I've grown. I can't imagine life without them now.
Well, my dear, they've obviously both fallen hopelessly in love with you. Marjorie, are you ready for your tour of the press?
Oh, darling, but of course.
Everyone else has admired it ad nauseam, but I must have my audience, you know.
Well, I'm simply dying to see it. I mean, you know I am.
Don't let these lunatics get you down, Miss Gray. That's the ticket.
Which one's you, Nanny?
Dear, oh dear, can't you tell? That one's me.
Cool, what a smash you was, Nanny. But where's your mum?
Ah. That's my mum. She died in India when I was 7.
When you're 7? That's the same age as Tom, he's 7. Poor Nanny.
Not so much the poor, young Tom. Pampered and cosseted, that's what she is. Poor Nanny. Idle Nanny. More like. Too idle to come and see her father, anyway.
Don't pay any attention to him. Anyway, what do you think we're doing here now?
Giving these two ragamuffins a breath of country air, I'd say. That's what it looks like from here. Do you know, she didn't even come and see her dad at Christmas this year. Preferred to stay with you two horrors. I don't know. Do you have a good time, though? Give her a good time, did you? You like Christmas? But all that turkey and plum pudding and miserable rotten carols and Father Christmas? Oh, horrible.
Isn't he a silly old sausage?
Yeah, he's a silly old sausage.
Not so much of the old, if you don't mind. But I can still show you two city types a thing or two, eh?
Stop jumping about, you two, and go to sleep. or I'll send my dad up to you with a big stick. Oh, this'll do the boys the world of good, Dad. I'm very grateful to you.
They're not yours to be grateful for, are they?
No, but they're my responsibility.
Seems to me you get all the responsibility and none of the fun.
I had fun with them all day.
Here, yes, but what about up there? In London, eh?
I overheard Mrs. Quinn say the other day that I was trying to give the boys a normal childhood in a madhouse.
And that sounds about the sum of it.
No, they are odd, of course. I've never in my life met anyone quite like Mrs. Quinn. The way she looks at things and her freedom. Doesn't mind what she says, what people think of her. To be honest, I think I may be jealous of her. Still, we're going to make a go of it, you know. Oh, yes. I'm sure of it. The boys are coming along wonderfully.
Oh, for God's sake, girl, put your feet up. Forget about them. Relax, can't you? You're giving me a headache. Here,
Oh, thanks.
get that down here.
The funny thing is, I hardly had what you'd call a normal childhood myself, did I?
Normal? No, I suppose it wasn't.
When I was 13, do you remember? You took such a fancy to the secretary of that little school I went to in Pindi. And I was furious with you.
I've sometimes wondered if it was that, you know. Our circumstances and me carrying on the way I did that put you off.
What do you mean, put me off?
You know what I mean. Men, marriage, babies. Recently, I've wondered if that was it.
You seem to have forgotten that I was married for all of 8 years.
No, I haven't forgotten. But it wasn't what you'd call successful, was it?
I haven't been put off anything, Dad. But nowadays, whenever I do meet an attractive man, well, he's always committed elsewhere, that's all. I suppose it's only natural at my age. No, work's the thing. I'm sure that's the answer.
It's a bloody waste. Still, you'll have to watch it. With those two, I mean. Don't get too fond of them.
It's an occupational hazard, Dad. Mrs. Quinn, let me. You mustn't go dragging such heavy things.
I shall never get used to playing a gooseberry. It's so against my nature. I swear I kept some of my old baby clothes. Not just the christening dress and that sort of thing, but little everyday dresses and tiny little cardigans that my mother made. Thank you. So you can see. Dear God. Did I keep all this stuff too? Ah! Is it relentless sentimentality, do you suppose, or just simple inefficiency that persuades me to keep all this own stuff? I've no particular nostalgia for my youth. Look at this. Ha! It makes me wonder what in heaven's name we'll be wearing in 10 years' time. There's something standing between us, isn't there? It's a terrible phrase, but you know what I mean. I feel it. I first noticed it just before you went away. I know it seems unfair. I feel myself so loaded with gifts at the moment. But it's not all as easy and as straightforward as you may think. Sometimes I look at you and I see someone who's much more at peace with herself than I can ever be. And as for those boys, they're more yours than mine. Poor little parcels.
It's the boys I'm worried about, Mrs. Quinn. After your
Do you suppose
baby's
they'd be
born.
jealous?
Oh, yes, I expect there will be, but it's your feelings I'm worried about.
Oh, that's what it is. You think that Tom and George are just an amusement that I shall tire of as soon as I have my own child?
That's what I'm afraid of, yes.
No, but you're quite wrong, I do assure you, Miss Gray. My interest in them can only increase. You see, I've discovered children at last.
Yes, I know, but even so, a baby of your own is very different from children.
Well, then you must stamp on my slightest tendency to favouritism. I'm sure I can rely on you for that. Did you never want children, Miss Gray? Marriage?
Yes.
Well, don't tell me nobody ever asked you.
I was married and divorced. It's not something I talk about much as a nanny.
It's not. How odd.
My husband had two by his second wife, so it must have been my fault.
Fault? Nonsense. Has any doctor ever told you you can't have children?
Well, no.
Well, then what on
but
earth makes you think that you can't with somebody else? You can try. I know women who've tried for years with one man and then conceived at once with someone else.
Mrs. Quinn, about your baby. As an ex-nurse, I must tell you that I feel you should take your doctor's advice and go into a nursing home.
No, you mustn't try and cross me on that. I want my baby to be born in my own place. I can't bear even the smell of a hospital. And in any case, as Quinn said, a nursing home would cost a small fortune. Who ever heard of going to hospital to have a baby? No, I want her to be born free directly into her own element, like a little fish let loose in the sea.
Her?
Daddy, listen to this one.
Yes, George, all right, I'm listening. Tell me your favourite one.
A bug and a flea went out to sea upon a reel of cotton. The flea was drowned, but a bug was found right in the lady's bottom.
George, really?
Breakfast ready, Rebecca. Quickly.
Did you go upstairs? Miss Gray! Miss Gray, come quickly, it's Miss
All
Smith.
right, I'm here. What is it?
Everyone's making such a blasted fuss. I've gone into labour early, that's all.
Oh,
Well, that'll be Finlay.
Yes, I suppose it
Don't
will.
let him come up here, will you, Quinn?
Of course not, my dear. Of course I won't let Finlay come up here.
I'll go and tell him.
Just relax, Mrs. Quinn. You do your bit and we'll win the day. You heard what the doctor said. He can be here in 10 minutes if we need him. I'll get my bag.
I suppose doing my bit means lying here like an egg waiting to hatch. I'm absolutely bloody ravenous, too.
Oh, well, we'll have to wait until we see what's happening. You can't digest food and give birth at the same time.
Madly inconvenient of things. What was it the doctor called it? Impatient. Wanting to see the world 2 weeks early. Well, you never know. Perhaps it's me that's impatient and not the baby. After waiting for so long, it started again. Dear God, I'm not going to do this again in a hurry. What was it Mary Stopes called it? She said, fewer babies, better babies. Like pruning roses.
Miss Gray, you must telephone for the doctor. Mrs. Quinn is hemorrhaging. Oh, the doctor, Miss Gray. Tell him she's hemorrhaging. Quickly. It's the placenta. He'll understand. Quickly, Miss Gray.
I'm telephoning the doctor. Mrs. Quinn is in difficulty.
Mr. Quinn?
I'll take her.
Dreadful is the check. Intense the agony. When the ear begins to hear and the eye begins to see. When the pulse begins to throb and the brain to think again. The soul to feel the flesh and the flesh to feel the chain. Then dawns the invisible. The unseen its truth reveals. My outward sense is gone, my inward essence feels. Its wings are almost free. Its home, its harbor found. Measuring the gulf, it stoops and dares the final bound.
Here's his head, here's his arms, here's his legs, and here's his feet.
Don't jump on the graves, Tom.
We don't, after all, discuss funeral arrangements with the young woman. All I remember her saying one morning, years ago this is. She came down to the office especially to tell me with a sort of urgency. Made us both laugh. She didn't want to be left to rot slowly. She wanted to be cremated. To be burned quickly and cleanly was how she put it, and her ashes scattered on the river near her parents' home in Wiltshire. Didn't think I was going to be able to do it at first. When she died, I kept coming back in here to sit with her. And I knew that hour after hour, she was still here. Still in her body. Suffering. It was the worst experience of my life. Then the next morning, early, I came in. The Dale had gone. Body looked quite different. She'd made that final bound. Face was smooth and empty. Quite empty. I felt tremendous awe and respect. Pretty, huh? So soft. keep something for yourself, won't you? I don't honestly know if it's even legal to feed Adela's ashes to the trout. But I shall do it.
Why couldn't we go too, Nanny? I wanted to go. I've never seen a proper river before.
What about the Thames?
That's not a proper river.
I saw a proper river once from the train.
Mr. Quinn wanted to go alone, George. He wanted to say goodbye to Adela by himself.
He wants to do everything by himself now.
Come to Nanny, come to Nanny. There. Goodness me, what a downpour.
I'm dripping. Look. Katie.
Have you heard? Quinn sacked David last night. If you'd like to follow me.
Ah, this is where everyone is. Do come in. Miss Graybacker, this is Miss James, my new assistant.
Have you got Mrs. Bum?
No, I haven't.
Do you like babies?
Well, I wouldn't be a nanny if I didn't like babies, would I?
I knew ladies who sold cockles and winkles and stuff, and she hated them. She's got dimples on her bottom.
So have you.
I haven't.
Yes, you have, and you can't see them yourself. What's wrong with having dimples on your bottom?
Yuck.
Why does she have to have a bath in our room anyway?
She's part of the family, George.
Funny sort of family.
Yes, who is it?
Are visitors allowed, Miss Gray?
Oh, yes. Of course. It's always open house up here. We've no secrets.
Hello, boys.
Hello, Mr. Finley.
What can we do for you, Mr. Finlay?
Well, I've come to say goodbye, actually.
Ah.
Nanny made that. And Daly made the socks. See? She knitted them.
Did she really? I had no idea she had such skills.
And I won the wall.
Boys, run downstairs and say goodnight to Mr. Quinn. Why goodbye?
Well, I'm going to America in a week's time. Yes, I've been offered a lectureship there. It's cropped up before, but now seems to be the right time to say yes. And I might go on to Hollywood like the rest of them, who knows?
Becca's gone too, you know.
Yes, Miss James just told me. Well, I can't say that I'm surprised. Adela was her only reason for being here.
Yes.
You know, I do believe that old Quinn has met his match in this young woman he's taken on.
Yes.
Did you ever see such a funny little face? And 5 good fingers and true on each hand. Yes. 5 good toes on each foot. Well, that's something to be grateful for, I suppose.
Of course. My mother died in childbirth when I was 7, giving birth to my sister. Another little girl who was all there, 10 fingers, 10 toes. And, of course, a lot of the responsibility fell on me, even then. And I grew to love her in time. Now she's a grown woman, with children of her own and a very ordinary, tight-fist husband. I hardly ever see her. And sometimes I think to myself, well, what was all that about?
Yes. It was having the baby at home that did it, wasn't it?
Oh, yes. An immediate cesarean would have saved them both.
It's ironic, isn't it? The one time in her life that Adela behaves like any other woman. It kills her. What's she called?
She hasn't got a name. Quinn has hardly acknowledged her, never mind named her. As for the boys, he seems to have forgotten they exist.
Quinn doesn't know how lucky he is. I feel as though the last 9 years of my life have been wiped out. Whereas at least he has... Well, I must go. I don't much want to bump into him. Would you tell him I'm right soon? It was really you that I wanted to see. To say thank you and say goodbye. Adela and I thought of calling her Nanny. Yes. I wanted just one other person in the world to know.
Mr. Quinn?
Yes. What are you doing here at this time of night? What's this?
It's your book, Mr. Quinn. I've just finished, and I thought you might like to correct the proofs.
It's croaked.
grotesque, Miss James. There's no resemblance to the kind of thing we discussed. Far too expensive.
You'll find, Mr. Quinn, it compares favourably in looks and price. A very similar available publication.
Does it indeed? I would have thought that I was the better judge of that.
Perhaps I took care to find out for myself, Mr. Quinn.
Must have been out of my mind to employ a bloody woman. Woman has no sense of proportion, no idea of where a job begins and where it ends. There isn't a man alive who would have printed that bloody thing behind my back.
Mr. Quinn.
Must confess I don't understand the female mind, Miss Gray. I'll defend to the death its right to express itself, but I don't understand it. Perhaps if I now bring up a daughter, she'll begin to understand the other half of the human race. What do you think? We should start by giving her a name. Any ideas?
No. No, I haven't. Mr. Quinn, may I have a word with you this evening when the boys have gone to bed?
The boys, you say, the boys. Yes, I know, I've been thinking about them too. Only this afternoon, Miss James and I... Yes, it's a problem.
Well, things certainly can't go on quite as they are, Mr. Quinn.
No, that's perfectly true. I think the only possibility now is boarding school.
Boarding school? Do you mean Miss Fisher's school?
Yes. Well, you yourself said their society here was too small for the only kind of education that I approve of. Besides, they need the rough and tumble of their contemporaries. Country life, wide open spaces. Yes, the more I think about it, the more convinced I am. A progressive boarding school is the only answer, especially one run by a tried and trusted friend. But what were you going to suggest, Miss Gray? What magic solution did you have up your sleeve?
I have no magic solution. My work only goes so far. I realize I can't be a mother to them. But you surprise me, Mr. Quinn. I feel as if you're treating the boys like a hobby. You've dabbled a bit and now you want to end the experiment. It seems cruel to uproot them all over again, to post them on to a new address. And what boarding school, even if it is progressive, what school can be a home to them? I hope you don't mind me asking this, but was this Miss James's idea?
No. Oh, for God's sake. I'll get Marjorie to come along and talk to you and you can sort it out between you woman to woman without a fool of a man getting in the way.
Over the years, Quinn's published all our reports for free, the darling, so he knows our affairs inside out, I'm afraid. Including a little book of mine called Letting Them Grow. I'm sure there's a copy of it here somewhere. Anyway, he has explained all your doubts, and I do understand perfectly. The phrase boarding school does strike something of a chill into the heart, but it's obvious you're not familiar with our philosophy.
Well, not really. Only through Quinn.
Well, Quinn's version of it is a little extreme, I'm afraid. That's the trouble with intellectuals, I find. They have no sense of proportion. Basically, we believe in letting children have the space and the freedom to grow into what they are, and not what we or their parents or even society at large thinks they jolly well ought to be. Oh, here it is. It may all seem a long way from a conventional education, but I don't think it's so very far from our preconceived ideas about what makes for a normal, happy childhood. To tell the truth, I could waffle on about it for hours. By far the best thing is for you to come and see us. Well, do at least give us a chance. And when you think about it, what kind of place is this for the boys now? Do you know what Quinn said to me the other day? Without Adela, this house is nothing but a birdless cage.
Did you want something, Nanny?
No, I didn't realise you were in here, Miss James.
Well, perhaps you wanted to make up the fire. Miss Fisher has gone.
Yes.
When the boys have gone away to school, surely there'll be very little for you to do here. Won't you be bored, Nanny, with just a baby to look after?
Miss James, I would be grateful if you did not call me Nanny. Nobody but the children call me Nanny in this house, and I have grown used to it. Miss Gray, if you don't mind.
That's right. Well, how nice to see you. Come along inside and let's have a look round. No, children, please do continue. Ignore us, we're only looking. It smells absolutely delicious, Miss Alder. I like the little ones to eat first, in comparative peace and quiet. We don't have any competitive sports here, of course. But they are allowed to bring their own pets. Tom and George have a dog, I believe.
Yes, they have.
1, 2, 3.
In the summer, the older ones help us with the fruit and vegetables that we grow for our own use. And over there is the river, where they learn to swim when it's warm.
I shall have to leave once the boys are settled. They're too old for a nanny. I could never be a mother to them. And of course, I couldn't take Mrs. Quinn's place.
No, but a certain young woman is thinking along those lines, isn't she?
Yes, I have been made to feel rather uncomfortable in that house lately. I think it was Miss James' idea to send the boys here.
No, I have to confess it was mine.
Oh.
What about the baby?
Yes, well, that's never very easy. But it has to be. As long as I know the boys are happy here with you.
I'll do my best.
What do you think?
Well, it's got a river, ain't it?
Yes. It's got a river.